back on the new build. Since you guys were last here, we got everything up to 2.4, which is the underside of joist height. We've also got everything ready to dob the lintels on. Now, I was here a few days ago setting everywhere up to lintel height with our stonework, which I'll go over really quickly now. We're just taking a level reading from exactly where the lintels are going to be sat. Now, I've set everything with the laser internally, so that's banged on. And then we've gauged all of this up, but it's dead easy to lose 10 mil here and there, especially over a good few courses. So transferred that level to this little pencil mark there. It's hard to see. So we are we are 740. So gauge is 750. So in 5 courses to get to lintel height, all we need to do is crash down 2 mil a course. 2 mil a course will give me that 10 mil. So that's all we're doing here today. Setting up all the courses. Tomorrow we'll be blasting. Everywhere is insulated, all ready to take the stone. Today all we're doing is getting 5 courses of stone on up to lintel height, dobbing the lintel on, then 1 more course straight over. The first run we're going to be doing is this big long run. I think it's like 16 meters or something. So we've got to be on this for a couple of hours. We've got to throw a massive mix on. Everywhere's loaded, everywhere's prepped. So fingers crossed we'll have a right good day and get a load of square meterage in. You do your thing, man. Yeah, well, they see something they like. Do that. Which one? I thought we were dancing with somebody who were like, oh. We did it. I think about that. I don't think for that. Yeah. Some pints of water. I can always do that. Really good. Oh, we all know I can't do that. That's underside of joist. Oh, like a glove. Pretty dry this week, huh? Yeah, it's meant to be nice pretty much all week. Well, pretty much just like it is today. That is banging. If you want some, And we'll give it you. Conspiracy man, ain't he? Mint, ain't she? I think they're both just good, aren't they? He just... Yeah, it is. It always wins all the awards, isn't it? Top comedy podcast. Nah, a bit like on the timber frames again.
Yeah, it's just like that one closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll organise it so it works to my favourite.
Oh, sad. That's brilliant. Okay, come. I wouldn't mind just getting some shit. There we go. Right, so this is how we're looking. It's like 2 o'clock. We've had quite a busy day. We've smashed in all of the block work, or stonework should I say, over on that side. 6 courses, sat the lintel on, sorted out all the tray and all of the weep holes and all of our upstands. We have just finished putting on the 2 lintels here. We've got a 1500 opening here. So we've had like an 1800 lintel. Another lintel gone over there. We've again just sorted out our upstands and all of our weep holes have gone in. We're gonna have to point this tomorrow just because of how wet everything is. So it's going quite nice so far. The only slightly annoying thing is how wide these stones are. So we've got one at like 110. So obviously the lintels only really allow for like 95 to 100 mil to sit on. So we've had to take the back of the stone off or try and pick out stone what's a bit thinner. So a little bit faffy and a little bit slow, no bother whatsoever. What we're doing right now, if you follow me, we're just pulling through this front. That's a good example. Look how wide that stone is. So 115. So it's quite big, isn't it? Pulling through this one, we've got a lot of compo to use. So going to pull this through, sit the lintels on, and then if I get a chance, I'm going to transfer onto this. But at the moment, it's going really well. We're just focusing on smashing all this stonework in. So we'll probably catch up later on today, probably tomorrow. Do you want to check that? HD, so that means heavy duty. And the reason it's heavy duty, just so you know, you see the upstand, it's like 100 mil, whereas the other upstands are like what, 75 mil? Maybe that's 150 mil. So, lintel. First things first. Obviously we've hit lintel height. So I've got them, they've been set with my laser, yeah, so they're the correct height. Stonework or brickwork, whatever, that's gone up. First things first, we need to double check that we're level across, or pretty level across. So there's 1, 2, little bit high on the stone, but if I just throw my trowel under that, gets bang on, yeah. Okay? So I know I'm a mil or 2 difference. Yeah. Splash of compo either side, nothing mental, mainly just to bed it on. Yeah. And then regarding like lintels, obviously this lintel here in the boot room, that's a heavy duty lintel. So if you look at that drawing, boot room, that's where we are, and you see how the man, the myth, the legend Dave has specified it's heavy duty. Yeah. That's what HD stands for. So the small lintels on that side, they've got like a 70 mil upstand. These have got 120 mil. Reason it's heavy duty is because our floor joists are sat on this, so it's going to be having extra weight on it. Okay, so that's the reason. So hop this side, grab that end, lovely. So on she goes, lovely. Happy? Nice. So all we're after, pretty much most of the time, 99% of the time, minimum 150mm bearing. And what bearing means is like how much your lintel steel is sat on.
Okay.
Yeah? Check yours. I'll check mine. So I've got 162.
200.
You got 200? So we'll just split that difference. I'll have some of yours. Tell me what that is now.
175.
175 and 180. I'm happy. Sound. So grab my level, which is, oh, I've got a level here. So sound, bearing sorted. Check it for level, and it should be bang on because our stonework's bang on. Yeah, check. Happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap it down. Min. And then we'll check a couple other things. So you see this lip here?
Yeah.
My stonework, when I run over the next course,
Yeah.
I don't want my stone protruding like this.
Yeah.
So for example, just to show you, if my lintel was like that,
Yeah.
this back is going to stop me, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we always need to make sure that whenever we run stone, brick, block, that this ain't going to stop us.
Yeah.
Nice. So all I'm doing, I'm eyeing that through with the back of my stone.
Okay.
Mint. See how I'm pretty flush on the back as well, so I'm not overhanging into my block work. Perfect. Got my bearing, got my level. Final thing to check, this is why we put compo on the other side, is make sure like we're kind of level across. So if I just bring that out there, sorry, the bubble's a bit dirty, so I could probably tap that down ever so slightly, or if I wanted to, bring the back up. I bet I've pretty much got that now. It doesn't help that these lintels are a bit bent. Where do I take my level from there? That's lots better. Ooh. Just touching the line, but if I split that difference, what is it? A millimetre?
Yeah.
Ooh. So that's sound. Level, bearing, and then it's tray. So you see me and Charlie do the tray, aren't you? Tray over. So I've already cut it. So off we go. So the tray will go past the lintel. Yeah. So pull it taut so it's easy to work with. Tray goes past the lintel. And I'll just put a couple traps on to help us. Nice. You see that's just lovely there. Like millimetre of the lintel showing. Yeah. Lovely. And then we'll create an upstand. You heard me and Charlie talk about it. Yeah. So we have our weep holes, which are there. So just grab them and I'll just kind of show you. So let's pretend that I'm doing my stonework. Ideally, I need my tray to run past my lintel. Any moisture that comes into the cavity, if my tray is not over the lintel, it could hit it and drop into there. It won't, it never does. But upstand just goes past your lintel. And then a weep hole, and then a weep hole will go there. And a weep hole will go over the other side. And then I'll probably just bang one in the middle. Easy, really. Lintels, done. And then when you have got your tray on, you just kind of need to smooth it out. You see how we've not got a very nice crease there. Sand. And now it's just a case of building straight over it. Remembering upstands, remembering bearings, level. Nothing hard though. It's a piece of piss. It's a bit of metal over an opening. Sand! Easy peasy, yeah? Next one you can do. really productive day yesterday on the stone new build. We was able to sit on about 5 lintels in total and sort out all the trays and all of those details as well. Also, we was able to get a course over the lintels, so we are going to be ready for a scaffold lift. Now today we have 7 more lintels to put on and a couple of steels as well, so it is going to be quite a busy day once again. However, before we start, we have got loads and loads of pointing to do. We've probably got close to 2 hours of pointing to get on with because we couldn't point up yesterday. So for now I'm going to crack on with all of this. We've got the first pillar up, ready to take the lintel on that side. I'm going to get this pillar up now, up to lintel, dob them on, and we hopefully will be flying. My forearm is killing. I've been laying the 7 Newton concrete blocks for like 5 days solid, all the trench blocks constantly, and now, I mean, oh, these stones, the small ones, these small ones we're laying here, they're about 330. They're heavier than the 7 Newton concrete blocks. So my arms are starting to hurt, my forearms, my hands, everything hurts. Anyway, just having a little moan because everything's heavy in this job. Sick of it. Get this pillar up, get the lintels on. Come on. So we're just about to start lifting on our big lintels, what we have at the front of the property, just over there where Charlie's working. We've got a big lintel there to there. It's a 3.3 heavy duty. We know it's heavy duty for a couple of reasons, but mainly because it's got this L shape on. This C lintel you see here, that's for the back, and then we have one more heavy duty. I don't know where that one's going yet. So I've just come up here to refer to my drawing again. We've got the heavy duty catnick there, but we also have another 3.3 catnick. So I'm not quite sure where that one's going.
Do you think about me sometimes? Does it cross your mind what the life we had could have been if we gave it time? But the summer's gone, now you're moving on. I see it when I look online, and I want Taking your time.
Got it?
Yeah. Just move that back for you. How weird that? Yeah. Cool, babe. That's dead heavy. I've got 200mm bearing. Cool.
We need to get steel on now, don't we? You're putting messing about, might as well boom it up.
Cool, let's do it.
You have to like, come on.
So this catnic lintel went on really nicely. This weird lintel has also gone in, so we have a steel just to sit on the back on those pad stones. That's all beautiful. Now we just need to put my other lintels on. With all our lintels finally on, especially around this back area, I can put all of my trays on and start setting out all the weep holes, and then I'm going to be dropping inside to put a coarser block straight through the back, and then that is pretty much this wrapped up until all the floor joists go on. There's going to be so many things. Yeah, you meant to have a badge or something, aren't you? Oh, it does. Something really satisfying just about like hanging off a scaffold. Right, there we go. Yesterday, sat all the lintels on the exterior of the house we're building. Beautiful, all sorted, all the trays done, all the weep holes done. Today, a little bit hectic, hence no filming. All the steels went on around the full internal of the property, and we got everything up to 2.4, which is our underside of joists. Steel everywhere. So that is fantastic. Insulated everywhere, had a big tidy up, had a massive load out. Next week, Joiner's going to be here. He's putting the floor joists on. Then we'll be dropping back for a little bit. We're going to throw up some block work, throw up some stone work, and then he's coming back once again to put the timber structure on. Fascia and soffit is pretty much sitting about there, or our soffit is anyway. So there's a lot of work still to be done, but I would say we're about 85, no, 65% of the way through, I bet. Not long left. So thank you very much for watching this one, and we'll catch you next week, maybe, when we are back here.